Let's say you figure out what to say. Now the next step is, how do I actually get people to show up? So one of the best things that you can ever do is to have all of your leads already in a system and have the ability to text them. You have to be able to text people in 2026 as I record this video. No one's checking their email anymore. And honestly, most people just ignore it even if you do email them. But if you text them, they're going to read it, especially if you created a way for them to actually already give you their contact information and say, hey, you're allowed to have my contact information for something. So you already broke one of the hardest things that you can do in business, which is to take someone who is cold, who doesn't know who you are. How can I get them to be someone who now knows who I am? That's where my money is sitting at. The money isn't sitting where people don't know me. The people that are going to pay me are people who don't know me right now, but I have to get them into a flow where they're at the top of the funnel, right? I got their attention, but now I need to get them to the middle of the funnel where I have their contact information and I can now nurture them. You want to know the fastest way to nurture people is to have a one-to-many sales presentation that does the nurturing for you so your time is not involved. And so if I have this one-to-many sales presentation, again, whether it's live or automated, I get people who already know who I am to come and watch this sales presentation, and I can move them to the bottom of the funnel where they are now ready to pay me. That's what this is all about, y'all. It's all about moving people through the funnel. Everyone thinks a funnel is just about having like a long website that just got 20, 30 pages. That's not a funnel. A funnel is the customer's journey. It's taking them from someone who you don't know, right? They don't know you. They turn into someone who now knows who you are. You nurture them, and now they go to the bottom of the funnel where they buy from you. That's why it's called a sales funnel, right? Because it's real wide at the top. You go to the middle, it gets smaller, and at the bottom, it's even smaller. But when you have a good funnel, you can actually control how much that funnel makes for you. You control how many people come through the top. You control how many people actually end up becoming in the middle, who become a lead. Then you get to control how many people buy. You want to know how you control it? You have a one-to-many sales presentation that does the work for you, family. That's why this is so important, to be able to create more leverage and nurture people, even if your time is not involved in a process. Or if it is involved in a process, you get to maximize it because you did this thing for one person, but instead of you doing it on one call with one person, you could do that same activity and do it for 50, 100, 200 people at one time.